Hey everyone, it's Dr. Michelle Stanton. I just want to give you a big warm welcome to the Wellness Reset group. We're really excited to get this started with you. I'm going to be hosting it along with Dr. George Stanton, but this is just a little bit of an introduction to let you know kind of what to expect in the coming weeks, what's going to be going on, what's going to be available to you. So let's get started through this. Just an overview. So this group is 4 weeks. This reset is 4 weeks. Week one is we're going to be prepping you. So we're going to be getting you information as far as, we have information on our content bookshelf. You can find that in your module. We're also going to be giving you just like little tidbits as far as how to clean out your pantry, how to get over your sugar addiction, break your caffeine addiction, because those are two things we're not going to be having on that 14-day cleanse in weeks 2 through 4. So then those weeks 2 through 4, we are going to be doing the reset cleanse. And that's the kit that you're going to receive in the mail if you haven't already gotten it. It's 2 shakes per day, 2 supplement packets per day. And so within that kit is also a booklet, and you can familiarize yourself with just like the parameters around the reset cleanse. But we'll be going over that in week one as well, just so you have a little bit of a heads up as far as what to expect and how to prepare for that. And then in week 4, we don't want you to come down from this cleanse and say, okay, yeah, I felt great. Let me get back to life as usual, feeling a little bit better. We want you to get done with this reset cleanse and say, I feel great. How can I keep this going? And so we're going to be walking you through that, how to capitalize on that momentum throughout, week 4 and then beyond the entire wellness reset group. So that's what we're going to be doing for these 4 weeks. We are also going to be doing weekly live Zooms. So we're going to be doing those at 12 p.m. Central Time on Mondays. So put that on your calendar. Remember, it's Central Time. So if you're in a different time zone, accommodate for that. If you're unable to jump on those live, then no worries. We will have those recorded and put into the modules for you. There's a whole module for weekly live. So we'll have those recorded. If you can join live, you're welcome to ask questions during that and do like a little Q&A session. If you're not able to be on them live, you can either drop your questions in the forum. There's a topic for weekly live questions, and you can also email us at admin@prairiesagehealth.com, and you'll have access to that email address. So if you can't jump on the lives, but there's things you want to be asking questions and you want us to be answering in those live sessions, then those are 2 different ways you can get us those questions. Also within the forum, you can just be asking questions throughout the week as well. So don't feel like you have to wait until those weekly Q&A sessions. Those are just nice though, because if you have the question, likely other people in the group are going to have the same question. So it's nice to go over those. And we'll probably cherry pick some of those out of the forum to go over in the weekly sessions as well. So we'll email you the links to those live so you can jump on them live. But like I said, we'll also include the recordings. So within the forum, yes, ask questions as you're going through, as you're going through the 4 weeks, not even just the 2 weeks, but as you're going through the 4 weeks. We also want you to share your experience. If you find a recipe that's really good, that follows like all the cleanse parameters, share it. If you are finding a roadblock and you're just having a really hard time, share it. Like I said, if you're going through it, someone else is probably going through it too. But also share your wins. If this is a group, this is a community. And so we want to heal within a community and we want to grow within this community. So if you had a great day and you felt great, or you overcame something that you didn't think you would be able to overcome that day, share it in the group. Get in there. There's a group discussion topic, and we just want you to introduce yourself. So we'll talk about it in a second, but get in that forum, kind of look around. We're going to be sending you daily emails throughout the weeks, just to give you some encouragement, some little tips, just to give you some accountability to say like, hey, remember, this is what we're doing and this is why you're doing it. And so just be expecting that. And then we do have a content shelf. So there's going to be recipes, there's going to be snack ideas, there's going to be additional resources. We don't have everything available to you on day one because we don't want it to be information overload. We want this to be a very manageable, bite-sized kind of reset. So you're not getting hit with a wave of information all at once and you don't know what to do or where to start. So get in there, look around right now, and you can see what's available to you right now. But the goals of this wellness reset group are not just to help you lose weight in the new year, right? Like that's great. A lot of people, that's their goal. And that's something that this Wellness Reset group can help you do. But the goals for Dr. George and myself are to provide guidance and community to alleviate this like self-doctoring, this like, I want to get better and I'm not getting the answers from my providers. So let me just Google my way through my health journey, which is not wrong, but can be very hard, especially when that's not your job, right? That's kind of our job. And so we're going to help take some of that pressure off of you to just let you know where to start, steps to take, even small steps, because small steps now can make big impacts later. Another goal of the Wellness Reset group is to just hit that reset button on your metabolism and your detox pathways. This 2-week reset cleanse is not an aggressive detox program by any means, but it will help to kind of clear out and reset the detox pathways as well as your metabolism. So energy systems, blood sugar regulation, things like that. So we want to hit the reset button on that. Not only do we want to hit that reset button, but we want to hit the reset button on your nutrition and your approach to nutrition, like the way you think about nutrition, the nutrition paradigm, and your nutritional lifestyle. So not just, hey, do this 2-week diet and then go back to normal life. No, do this 2-week nutritional shift and then build on that and see what you actually can accomplish and how much better you feel. And then take that in, the coming weeks after the 4-week reset. The final goal of the Wellness Reset group is to end with a plan to capitalize on the progress we have made, right? Like I said, we don't want you coming down off of the cleanse. We want you ramping up after the Wellness Reset cleanse. And so those are our goals for this group. I think it's very manageable to do within 4 weeks. We've done this cleanse. Dr. George and I have done about yearly for probably about the last 9-ish years, give or take a pregnancy or something like that. But it's a really great cleanse. And then just to build kind of more of that community and that information content bookshelf around the cleanse is what's going to help you rip up to the Wellness Reset cleanse, and then also, take your progress into the rest of the year and into the rest of your life, really. So what you can do right now, the Wellness Reset group has not started quite yet. So what you can do right now is a few different things. One, go introduce yourself in the forum. Under general discussion, you can just say, hey, my name is Susie Q. I did this reset because I want to accomplish this and this in the new year, or whatever it is. Tell us a little bit about yourself, because if we know more about you, then we know how to support you better. Also, put the weekly lives on your calendar. So those are 12 p.m. Central Time on Mondays. And like I said, they will be recorded for you to watch again later, either just to watch again if there was so much information you couldn't catch it the first time, or if you were unable to join live. Familiarize yourself with the Reset Cleanse insert. So if you haven't gotten it yet, you'll be getting your Reset Cleanse soon, but go ahead and open it up. There's a booklet in there. Just kind of read through it so you know a little bit of what to expect, because there are going to be some nutritional parameters in there. And then you can go into the documents in the module on our content bookshelf. There's a couple of documents in there right now that you can be looking into, especially if sugar or caffeine are vices for you. You can be reading our Breaking Your Addiction handouts, because, we don't necessarily have to start on day 1 of the reset cleanse. You can start right now, starting to come down off of a lot of sugar, a lot of caffeine intake, just so it's not quite as much of a shock to the system for some. And then, of course, if you have any issues, email us immediately at this email address here. If you have any questions as we're going through, if there's any kind of communication that needs to happen, like before the lives, or something that you need answered outside of the forum, please email us at this admin email and we will get back to you, so you are taken care of through this entire process. Okay, so get into your modules, start looking around. Like I said, not everything is in there right now, and that's by design. So we are really excited to get started with you. If you have questions before we get started on the 4 weeks, please email us. Otherwise, we are really excited to get started on this Wellness Reset group with you. I hope you are too.